Almost heaven, West Virginia. That's right. Suck it, Baylor. Anyways, welcome in Minnesota Vikings, your Minnesota Vikings, the best 4-1 team in National Football League history. Head down to South Beach, take on the Miami Dolphins. We're going to Miami. And no, this will not jinx that. And the Vikings are looking to move to 5-1, heading into the bye week, really take control of the NFC North division. So here are 10 keys for the Vikings to get a victory on Sunday against Skylar Thompson and the Dolphins. There you go. Number 1, don't overlook Miami. That is probably the largest key here because, yes, you are facing a backup quarterback. Not only a backup quarterback, but a rookie 7th rounder. And not only a rookie backup quarterback, a quarterback 3. So it's not Tua, it's not Teddy, it's blah, blah, blah. So Skylar Thompson, whatever. And we know the Vikings' record against backup quarterbacks over the last couple of years, but they did beat Andy Dalton in London of the Saints. There you go. Also, you had the bye week backup. Also, is it so random that the Vikings have faced Andy Dalton as a backup quarterback 3 straight years for 3 different teams? The Cowboys, the Bears, and then the Saints. It's funny, man. But bye week is coming up. It's very easy to look ahead to that. A lot of guys are looking forward to a little bit of R&R time, heading to Cabo. It's very easy to underestimate the Dolphins. And yes, you are 4-1, but no one's really thumping their chest on this team. I mean, the fact that you had to come from behind twice, 2 double-digit deficits at home against the Lions. You had to have every single every single centimeter of those goalposts against the Saints, and then you had to come back against the Bears, and also a nice little Cameron Dancer miracle, stealing one from ISM. By the way, not a good 5 days for ISM as we're watching the end of Thursday Night Football right now, but they can't overlook that. Plus, the Vikings aren't going to play in these conditions again. You got heat, you got humidity. It's going to be 84 with 91% humidity in Miami in the middle of the day. So they got to be ready for that. So hopefully Kevin O'Connell's got them practicing inside with mosquitoes as well as the heat cranked up. Would like to see that. But you can't overlook them as you head into the bye week. Next up, key number 2 for the Vikings to get a win on Sunday. Dalvin, monster game. Now, we went through the splits of Dalvin when he plays opposing teams in Florida. It's pretty good. It's pretty dang good. So Dalvin, first time back in Miami, at home, in front of friends, in front of family, and I think that he's going to show up and show out, man. Dolphins are likely going to play coverage against Jefferson and Thielen and KJ that could leave the box light. And Dalvin is used to the weather, and also he's going to be inspired because this is also his first time back in Miami since the passing of his father, and I think that he's going to have a big-time game. I think number 444 is going to put up, we're just going to say it, Dalvin 297. Nah, but close. Next up, key number 3 for the Vikings to get a win on Sunday. Tyreek and Waddle. So even though, yes, you do have a rookie quarterback, they are still the best deep threat duo in the National Football League. Also, they're healthy. I mean, Jalen Waddle was listed with a minor injury, but he's been a full participant. Same thing with Tyreek, where Tyreek Hill leaving the Jets game in a walking boot, and all of a sudden he's magically just healthy, good to go on Wednesday and Thursday, and getting rid of ping pong tables, all that stuff, whatever. But their combined 62 catches, 928 yards receiving, 5 touchdowns this season on 88 targets, which is amazing through 5 games. Yes, that is all with Tua, but don't sleep on the, hey, Skylar Thompson, you're going to make mistakes, just chuck a couple deep. Like, you're a rookie quarterback, you're going to throw interceptions, may as well be deep ones because they're arm punts anyways, and maybe we'll get lucky on 1 or 2. So the Vikings cornerback room with Dancer and Peterson, as well as Shondon Sullivan, plus you got the 2 rookies, Booth and Evans, healthy. They got to get ready. Harrison, Cambezy, everyone's got to get ready on the back end of that secondary. Next up, key number 4 for the Vikings get a win on Sunday. We after that ass, Skylar. Yes, it is so easy. Like the game plan against a rookie quarterback is so easy. Pressure him and make him feel like there's 17 guys in coverage back there. So Miami has a 45.5 PFF pass blocking grade, which is not good. It's no bueno. Worst in the National Football League. League high 64 pressures allowed up front. And Terron Armstead, their absolute stud left tackle, he's DNP'd Wednesday, Thursday with a toe injury suffered against the Jets. He's probably not going to be playing on Sunday. And if he does play, he's not going to be 100%. But Brandon Shell, the backup, not so much. Also, Liam Eichberg at left guard, the pride of Notre Dame, no good, as well as Greg Little at right tackle. So Za'Darius, Daniil, the guys up front can certainly get a pass rush going. They can definitely get after that ass. And even though Skylar can move, he does have 1,087 rushing yards over 5 seasons at Kansas State with 26 rushing touchdowns. So if you get after him, you got to keep him contained. You got to do that, and he will make mistakes. Rookie quarterback, all of that stuff. So the Vikings do have to get some heat on Skylar Thompson. Next, key number 5 for the Vikings get a win on Sunday. Attacking Xavien Howard. Now, you may say that it's risky to go after one of the better cover corners in the National Football League, the pride of Baylor, but groins injuries. He's missed the last couple of games, and again, it's not a typo on the injury report. Groins injuries. Now, he says he's going to play. He's not going to be 100%. Now, they have had Nick Needham actually shadowing other teams' wide receiver 1, so it may be a spot where Needham shadows Justin Jefferson and Xavien Howard takes on Thielen or KJ, depending on the coverage, but they got to go after him, man, because even though he's still Xavien Howard, he's a dinged-up Xavien Howard, and I think the Vikings can certainly make a lot of hay going after him. Next up, key number 6 for the Vikings getting a win on Sunday. Vikemodium. Yes. This is going to be a key every single week until they actually do something and actually stop someone. So the Dolphins are 30th in the league in rushing yards, but with the rookie quarterback, they will lean on Mostert, who's working his way back from a knee injury as well. Chase Edmonds also. What happened to Myles Gaskin? How come he can't get any run in the new Mike McDaniel offense? Also, McDaniels, even though they've been airing out the last couple of games, well, the first couple of games with Tua, they want to run the ball. Well, it's a running team. Like, he comes from the Shanahan tree. Like, they want to run the football. But if they can't do it, and the Vikings are stout up front with Harrison and Diesel, Dalvin, Jonathan Bullard, also Kendricks and Hicks, and Will Bryant, Asamoah, and Daniil Hunter setting the edge as well. Getting Skylar to third and long, let him make mistakes, also going to be a huge key for the Vikings. Next up, key number 7 for the Vikings to get a win on Sunday. Kirktoberfest needs to continue. Right, so we finally got a taste last week. He played phenomenal against the Bears. Also 1-0 since the chain. That's right. They see me rolling. They hating. He's led 3 straight game-winning drives, by the way. But be efficient, be aggressive, get after it. I think Justin Jefferson has the opportunity for another major game. Just gaining confidence every single week, getting settled into this offense. And what's amazing is that the Vikings, they're learning a new offense, they're learning a new defense, a completely new scheme, and learning new special teams, and they're still 4-1. The fact that we haven't seen how good this Vikings team can be, I mean, that's really got to inspire the fans. Like, you see the talent on paper, you see what's coming, you see some flashes of what the heights of this team can be, especially on offense. Baby, we're going to have a stew going. Next up, key number 8 for the Vikings getting a win on Sunday. Kevin O'Connell's play calling. So, again, we had another smidgen. We had another taste. We had another amuse-bouche of what Kevin O'Connell can be calling plays, and he's just getting settled in. He's only been a head coach for 5 regular season NFL games, but we saw all the shiny objects, the double pass, the flea flicker, tight end screen, the shovel pass down the red zone, continuing, just motioning, confounding defenses, just a constant motion, constantly getting Justin Jefferson moved around, getting him freed up, getting wide receivers wide open, man, because a lot of that is talented receivers, but a big part of it is also scheme, just getting guys open, understanding what the defense is going to do, what down and distance, what their tendencies are, and just hitting it. Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips are a fantastic partnership. Also, you look at the Rams. The Rams have been sort of ass, thank you, on offense. I mean, Sean McVay, without Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips, but they do need to close in the red zone. One of the big reasons why the Lions and the Saints and the Bears games were such near-run things that the Vikings were sending for field goals. Well, when Greg Joseph wasn't missing them. But Vikings 57.9% in the red zone, 16th in the NFL. That has to improve on Sunday. Next up, key number 9 for the Vikings get a win on Sunday. Offensive line needs to stay alert. It's not a typo. That's actually a real thing. Stay elite. So you have Christian Darrisaw, you got Ezra, you got Garrett Bradbury playing some of the best football of his career. You got Ed Ingram is coming along as a rookie. Brian O'Neill due for a bounce back game, but the Dolphins can certainly bring the pass rush. Emmanuel Ogbah, Christian Wilkins coming out of Clemson, Jalen Phillips, that's the UB and the U, formerly UCLA. Of course, the ageless Melvin Ingram, they can certainly get after that ass. So the offensive line is going to have themselves a big day. And if Dalvin's going to have himself a monster game and Kirk Cousins is going to continue continue Kirktoberfest. The guys up front, the Minnesota Movement Company, still has to be solid. They're still gelling. They're still feeling it. They still got to get it, man. Lastly, key number 10 for the Vikings to get a win on Sunday. Play the rookies. Yeah, I said it. So Brian Asamoah got his first taste on defense. 6 plays as a spy on Justin Fields. He needs to play more and more and more because I like Jordan Hicks a lot, but the future is now. The future is now. Brian Asamoah brings energy and is just an absolute heat-seeking missile. He seeks contact. He's good in coverage. I want to see the pride of Oklahoma out there. We've been missing 33 in purple. He looks good back there, man. Also, you have Caleb Evans, who full participant on Thursday, coming back from concussion protocol, as well as Andrew Booth Jr., healthy for the first time since week 1 we had that quad injury against the Packers. So these young rookies, they're at it, man. They're getting after it, and they need to see more and more playing time because they are the future and just bringing that youthful exuberance. Sometimes you benefit from from knowing what you don't know or not knowing what you don't know, whatever the saying is. But we need to see those guys out there and making an impact on Sunday. Lastly, final score prediction. What's it going to be? Well, this isn't Mike Zimmer's team anymore. And yes, we keep harping on Zimmer, but it is what it is. But Kevin O'Connell, I feel like he fully understands. Like, hey, the last 3 games, it's great to win. They should not be that close. And you cannot overlook any opponent because on any given Sunday, any team can beat any other team. So you have to respect every single opponent. And by the way, facing a backup quarterback, he's only one of 46 players on that team. Right, the other 45 guys get a say on if they're going to win or if they're going to lose. So I think the Vikings are going to get after it. I think they'll take the Dolphins seriously. I think that Dalvin's going to have 150 yards from scrimmage, 2 touchdowns. I think Kirktoberfest is going to continue. I think Justin Jefferson will have 100+ yards receiving. I think that the Vikings pass rush will finally get home. They'll have 6 sacks. They'll have 20 pressures, as well as Skylar Thompson is going to cough up 2 turnovers as well. Vikings get it done, 31. Dolphins 23, and the 23 is they mainly have a touchdown in garbage time. So this is more of a 31-17 type game. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. But that's it. 10 keys for a Vikings victory on Sunday. What are your thoughts and our thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol production value.